BCW1 Wall Mount Air Handler.
Welcome to Allied Air Academy. Today we're going to cover the proper service procedure for the BCW1 Wall Mount Air Handler. My name is Kyle Brown. I'm the Senior Technical Trainer for Allied Air Enterprises.
Allied Air Enterprises emphasizes safety, so always wear your personal protective equipment. We recommend gloves, earplugs, and safety glasses to keep you safe while working on our equipment. The tools you will need are a multimeter, quarter-inch nut driver, pliers, tape measure, socket wrench, and hanging wire. Start by disconnecting the power to this unit by pulling out the disconnect and laying it on top. Using the quarter-inch nut driver, remove the 4 outer screws to remove the control panel. Carefully remove the control panel and place it aside. After removing the control panel, we will ensure there is no power on our disconnect by checking the voltage of these terminals. After checking the line side, check the load side. Place the meter leads on the left-hand side of the terminal. Remove the remaining panel by removing these 2 screws. Locate the wires going into the indoor blower motor. You will also have 2 wires going into your run capacitor and your ground wire. Have your wiring diagram with you before you start disconnecting wires. A tip is to use your phone camera to take a photo of the wires so you know how to reconnect them correctly. Start by disconnecting the ground wire. Next, using pliers, remove the wires from the run capacitor. Using pliers instead of your hands will keep from damaging the connectors. Finally, remove the taps and the remaining wires. Remove the outer 4 screws that hold the indoor coil. Only remove the outside quarter-inch screws. Wearing your safety gloves, remove the coil from the drain pan. Grab the 2 flanges on the side and lift up and rest the coil on top of the drain pan. Remember to wear safety gloves because the fins on the coil are sharp. Grab the vapor pipe. Once you have a firm grip on the pipe, grab the bottom of the coil and lift up carefully to a 90-degree angle. Use the hanging wire to lace through the hole at the bottom right side of the coil and tie it. Then, string the other end of the hanging wire through the refrigeration bracket, or what is available, and secure it. Once you secure the coil, you can now access the blower motor. Use the socket wrench to remove the 4 mounting bolts from the evaporator fan motor. After removing the indoor blower motor, if you need to clean or change the blower wheel or change out the blower motor, use a tape measure to get the depth of the blower wheel to help when reinstalling the blower motor. When reinstalling the blower motor, make sure the wires face upwards. This will make reattaching the wiring much easier. After getting the blower motor and ring centered, start with the 2 top bolts to make installation easier by taking the weight off of you. Remove the hanging wire and very carefully work the coil back into position. Line the coil up with the bottom of the drain pan and very carefully lower it into the bottom of the pan. Secure the drain pan by reinstalling the 4 outside screws. After the coil is secured in place, reinstall the wires on the motor. Refer to the wiring diagram or the photo you took to ensure the wires are reinstalled correctly. Start with the ground wire. Then, locate the two run capacitor wires and install them back on the run capacitor. Next, place the yellow line voltage wire and reconnect it to the disconnect. Then put the high-speed wire on the high-speed terminal. Follow up with the blue medium-speed wire, and finally the red low-speed wire. The monitor is now wired back in. Replace the panel. Reconnect the disconnect and check operation using your multimeter. Turn it to the amp setting and connect it to the high-speed wire. Start the unit to check the amp draw. Use the control panel as a reference to determine the amp setting. The motor should be running 1.7 full load amps. Take the disconnect out and place it on top of the unit. Reattach the control panel. Replace the disconnect, and the unit is now operational.
Thank you for watching this Allied Air Academy production.